Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. He's seen the football quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. We'll start this next drive, 1st and 10. He'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Washington. They'll stay on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will score! Touchdown, Commanders. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Take a repeat of that opening drive where he finished things off in the end zone. His guys back at it here, 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Ready.
Travel start on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Handoff here, up the middle. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already.
Street. Crack all 80s. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Good running inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Commanders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on.
On the ready. Let's go. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he's taken down up past the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Come on.
Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Riggs. Liking 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Break.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
17 yards that time for number 17. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commanders 1st down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Commanders. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Commanders offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for about a yard. DJ Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Gain of a yard.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. That's caught. It's the tight end Sinnott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, The quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Oh, he's got him in. That's caught by Brown. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. First and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. He's got his tight end. That's Simmons.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air again is Daniel. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And
he will score again. Touchdown, Washington. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the
Commanders offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On the jump.
They face second down and 7. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Second and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw with Daniel. That's to the right side, and it's sitting. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Let's go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's a gain of 8.
The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine He was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. To the outside, into the hands of McClure. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a run. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to ground. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Washington.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Here we go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Now this looks like a design run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Third and 6. Here's a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of...
Commanders offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th.
Ready, go!
Now a run on 1st down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now a handoff, running right. And he will have the Commanders' first down. As this defense is unable to hold, gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll go with the run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Down, go.
Throwing is Daniels. Daniels has it working the middle. And the commander is going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
On the set.
first down. First down and goal to go.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Commander. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Commander's offense ready to take over once again. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for first and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready up. Come on.
They'll run on second down. Gets to the end at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down. He'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.